Hello viewers, and welcome back to the Grass and Graves channel. Today I'm out at the Green Lawn Memorial Park in Natchez, and I'm cleaning the marker of my grandparents, my paternal grandparents. And I'm going to start off by getting this grass trimmed away from the granite edge here, make it look neat. Now, it's cloudy, overcast today, so the exposure is going to be all over the place as the sun goes in behind the clouds and comes out from behind the clouds. So I do apologize. I'll try to make it look the best I can. Now, if you're new to the channel or you haven't seen some of my older videos from out here, this is a privately owned cemetery, okay? So basically, the only thing I have permission to do is clean them. I can't do any kind of restoration or anything of that nature. I mean, you know, I'm assuming, I haven't asked, but I want to maintain a good relationship with these people out here, so we're going to strictly clean them. Now, the cemetery does offer a restoration service. Essentially, they just pull the marker up, send it back to the manufacturer, and have it refinished. I'm sure they make a little percentage of that. So if that's how they make their money, I don't want to, mess with that. So we're just going to do a little housekeeping around here, trim the grass, and clean it with some of my bronze oil, which is essentially going to make it look better. And that's all we're going to do today. I've got a few to clean up out here over the next few weeks. I got to hit my maternal grandparents, which is further down behind me. And then one of my best friends and one of my dad's best friends who's buried over there, who passed last year from cancer. We'll give him a lick and we'll take you along for that. I cleaned this one, I don't know, it's probably been 2 years ago now, or longer. I need to do a better job of coming out here and keeping it cleaned up. But I just use some hand shears. It's a lot quieter than a weed eater. I do have electric weed eaters for this purpose, but we're going to do it by hand today. It's actually a little warm out here today for February, but welcome to the South. We have mild winters, short winters. You know, sometimes it can be cold in March and April. Watch your ears. Okay. Now we're using a product from Endurance Restoration Products. It's their bronze oil. As soon as I figure out what to do with my brush, it's in my pocket. We're gonna just dab a little on here. This is probably not the professional way to apply it, but it's on there. Put the top back on it in case you knock it over and you don't spill it all in the grass. Essentially, you just spread this stuff. It's been a while since I used it, so I'm going by memory here. Spread this stuff initially, and then we're going to wipe it down. And that's going to remove any dirt that's on the surface. Now, I didn't bring anything to clean the granite. I took my sprayers out of the truck when we had real cold weather, so they didn't freeze and bust on me. So we'll just work on the bronze section of it. We can spray the outer edges later when I come back to clean these others. I grabbed the first brush I could find. A bigger brush would be a little bit better, but we'll make do what we got. Now this Endurance oil here, it says it will stain granite, so be careful. We don't want to do that. Get it all down in the nooks and crannies there. Now I'm going to be just straight up honest with you. I have no idea what's in this stuff. I know there's several types of oils in it. And I do remember it telling you to discard the rags that you use because they can self-combust. So there's that. We're going to brush it on here real good, and then we're going to give her a good wipe down. I got some old rags over here, some microfibers. I don't think there was a dwell time. But anyway, you brush it, wipe it down, reapply. That's it. That's all you do. Just gonna make it look better. Get a rag. Here, let's use the less fuzzy side. Now, my grandfather was in the oil business during my lifetime when I was younger. You started out working for Amoco, and as I recall the story, he had to inspect pipelines for leaks. So my grandfather would actually jog and or run these pipelines checking for leaks. Now, at some point in time, he borrowed some money, bought a truck, and hired a crew, started his own business called K-Lease Service here in Natchez. I don't remember how long he had it. Said I was a kid coming up. My whole family was in the oil field. And as the years progressed and my grandfather's health declined, my uncle and my father branched off into their own business, which was oil field, called C&S Oilfield Service, Cornwell and Smith. And they did that for a while and sold off the other business and all its assets. Now, you know, growing up as a child, I often got to see the relationship my grandfather and my dad had with each other. And it was a good relationship, but it was more business than it was father and son. So I decided that I would do my own thing. Because when I went to visit or talk to my dad, I didn't want to talk about work. At least our work together. I wanted to talk to my dad about other things. So work would never be a topic of discussion unless we just wanted to. And I spent 15 years of my life at the local sheriff's office, working in the correction side of things. And before I left there, I was the jail administrator with the rank of captain. Of course, I never did really like working for somebody else, you know. I've always been the kind to do my own thing, so I started a pressure washing business back in 2000, officially in 2001, and I've been pressure washing for 26 years now. Started cleaning headstones back in 2000, I don't know, it's been 4 or 5 years. And then I also have a video business. Now, I haven't pushed the video that much, mostly because the pressure washing keeps me busy. But at some point in time, I'm not going to want to do that anymore, so the video aspect is a lot less labor intensive, and that's something I'll be doing when I get older, hopefully. Now, I'm currently filming some events for the crew of Phoenix here in Natchez. That's I don't know what the technical term is. They're Mardi Gras people. They celebrate Mardi Gras. They do all kind of stuff. So it's seasonal. Now, I don't know what it looks like on camera. It's nice and shiny. So anyway, I do a little bit of everything. I pressure wash, I detail cars for my brother-in-law, I clean headstones, and I shoot video. I have a project coming up for the Natchez Garden Club, and that's essentially all the owners of the antebellum homes around here. I got to do a spring promotion for them. That's going to be this month, I believe. So, got to get it while you can get it, I guess. Now these flower pots, vases, I'm just going to coat them. I'm not going to wipe them off. Need to get these flowers changed out to spring flowers. Might have put a little bit more oil on there than I needed, but it's going to wash away over time anyway. I don't know what you guys are seeing. I guess it just looks darker. But like I said, that's the extent of what I can do out here, or what I feel comfortable doing. I definitely don't want to be run off by the people who own it, because I got a lot of people out here that I've cleaned, a lot of classmates that I'm fixing to start making the rounds on them again. It's been a couple of years. I need to start over with those guys and gals. So you'll be seeing a lot of those videos this year. I got a couple that I haven't got to yet that I need to go take care of. I've got flowers for all of them that I haven't put out yet. I need to get some foam to hold the flowers in there. I've got the flowers, I just don't have the foam. I need to get all them put out because I don't need them all at my house. There. And that's all we're going to do to it. Like I said, next time I'm out here, I'll bring my cleaner, just spray the granite border around it. I got to put it back in my truck, and that'll clean that up good. A lot of these markers, they get muddy because of the terrain out here and the way the water drains. A lot of them get covered in mud. Some of them are below the surface, so they get covered in mud. Especially, I mean, this whole area is just a downhill slope from here on out. Everything runs that way, so the markers down there get the bulk of it. Okay, well, I appreciate you watching. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, please subscribe. Share this video, like it, leave a comment. Check my description for the GoFundMe link if you want to help support the free cleanings that I do. It would be much appreciated. And we will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.